What's up, y'all? It's your girl Stephanie, and today I have a video for you that I've really been looking forward to filming. I'm going to be looking at my 23andMe results for the very first time right here on camera. I actually turned in 3 of these services all at once. So I did 23andMe, Ancestry.com, and one called Vitagene. Starting off with 23andMe, but within the next coming weeks, I will be sharing the other results as well. I kind of just wanted to do it all. Maybe it could help you figure out which service you would like to use. So before we get into it, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe below. Come join the sisterhood. No matter your true pronoun or gender identity, come join the family and make sure to press that little bell button to get my notifications. All right, let's get started. So let me give you a little backstory real quick. So from my understanding, I am 3/4 Chinese and 1/4 Spanish. My mom is full Chinese. My dad is half Chinese, half Spanish. And his mom and his dad actually separated before he was born. So he never knew his dad. Our last name is Villa, V-I-L-L-A. So he took his dad's name, but he never knew him. He's never had any contact with that side of the family at all, and my grandma has now passed away, so I have very minimal information about my dad's dad. So in reality, my grandma says that my dad's dad is Spanish, but we don't have any solid information about that. I think that I look quite Chinese. People say that I do look mixed, but in my mind I just look Chinese, like maybe a little bit mixed. My sister definitely looks mixed. I'm sure a lot of you know what my sister looks like. She is very fair-skinned. She has a lot of natural freckles, and her hair is naturally very light brown. So she's got a whole other gene. I feel like I've got a lot of the dominant genes, you know, like the really dark hair and olive skin. I feel like that's a very dominant gene, but she got those other genes. Oh, and I did record me like spitting into the thing. So 23andMe, the little kit, gives you these tubes to spit in. The different kits have different ways for you to hand over your DNA. So this one, you really got to spit into these tubes. And to be honest, it really took a long time. It was also just pretty gross. You have to wait, I think, 30 minutes or more after eating or drinking anything to spit into these tubes. So I also did them all at once, so it was like having to generate a lot of spit. But anyways, all right. So I am going to screen record this right now. Okay, I am now in the home screen. I'm gonna click on Ancestry. Oh, I don't know why. I feel like my heart is beating right now. Okay. Ancestry composition. 63.9% Chinese. Huh? Oh my God. Okay. This is different. What the heck? Okay, so let's go over the majority. It says 77.5% East Asian and Native American. So 63.9% Chinese, 7.8% Southeast Asian, Manchurian and Mongolian, broadly East Asian and Native American. What? And then it says British and Irish, 6.3%, French and German, and then broadly, okay, 7.1% broadly Northwestern European. Northwestern European. It's like Ireland, Norway, Finland, France. There is no Spanish in here. Okay, well, 0.6% Southern Europe, which this includes, like, Spain's right here, so include Spain. This is weirding me out right now. From what I'm gathering from this, it's like in this whole, like, the broadly Northwestern Europe that includes like British and Irish, so like the UK, it includes France. So it seems like my grandpa was maybe English. The upper part clearly does not surprise me. But obviously, my dad was not given correct information about his background, which actually, when you look at my dad, it's a little bit confusing because I just don't think that he looks Spanish at all. And now I'm looking at him and he does look like half Chinese, like half English. That makes sense. He's very pale. He's very pale. And yeah, that makes more sense. So I'm like trying to gather my thoughts right now. I'm like really trying to wrap my head around this. I'm gonna call my dad after this because, you know, he never knew his dad. So this is like gonna be such news to him. That's like half of his DNA, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna go back now because I purchased a 23andMe that had like more stuff to it. I think it had like health information as well, but I want to click on these other things. Maternal haplogroup. Your maternal haplogroup is M33C. Oh, okay, this is like going 150,000 to 200,000 years ago. I will read this more later. Oh my God. Whoa, I didn't even know 23andMe could do this. I have 978 DNA relatives in my 23andMe DNA family. 102 third to fourth cousins, 876 fifth to distant cousins. This is so cool. Wow, okay. Okay, so I don't think that 23andMe like ships to China. I don't think that that's a thing. So, but I have 5 relatives who live in Australia, 15 in the UK. So this is really pointing to the fact that my grandpa was just like English. Maybe he had like other genes, but I think he was like a British man. This is so weird. Okay. 30 DNA relatives who live in Canada, 705 who live in the US. Sorry if this is jumping around a lot. I'm like, you know, just exploring this site for the first time. And I like, I'm like just, my mind is like racing right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go back home. And so I looked at the Ancestry. So now we can go to, okay, like carrier status. Let's look at carrier status. Okay, so these are all specific genetic variants that may not affect your health, but could affect your child's health. These are all saying variant not detected. Okay. Oh, it's variant not detected in all of these. Okay, I just went through a bunch of my genetic health risk reports, and it was a lot, so I'm just not going to show you all that stuff, but they did not detect a certain variant for genetic cancers, which is amazing because my mom has dealt with a bunch of cancer, and so have my other family, so, I mean, maybe it doesn't detect all predisposition to cancer, but that's really awesome to find out. Also, did not detect any variant for Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, which is great. This one says, now age-related macular degeneration, variant detected, not likely at increased risk. Okay, we're just gonna go back. So it says one variant detected. So that was the only variant out of all these things that was detected, but it says I am not at risk. So now we're gonna go to traits. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, explore the genetics behind your appearance and senses. Asparagus odor detection. Yeah, I can really smell asparagus a lot. Bitter taste, yes, I can taste that. Cheek dimples, likely no dimples. I have one. Which side is it on? They're here. I got one dimple. Okay, and wellness. Oh my God, this is so funny. Alcohol flush reaction, likely to flush. I do. I do get very red when I drink, unless I take like Zantac. Likely to consume less. Yeah, I do drink coffee. I always make too much coffee though. When I drink my coffee in the morning, like, I don't know why, I always make enough for at least like a cup and a half. And I'll end up drinking like 3/4 of a cup of coffee, and that's all I drink. And if I drink more than a cup, then I start getting like feeling really crazy. But for some reason, I always make more. Less likely to be a deep sleeper. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know. It varies. Predisposed to way above average. Oh, well, good to know. That was a genetic thing. Oh my God. Likely tolerant of lactose. I don't know. I think I might be lactose intolerant. Muscle composition. Common in elite power athletes. I do have a really crazy leg. Here, wait, let me show you. Do you see that muscle right there? That is a strong, hard muscle. Okay. 0 DNA relatives found. Okay, so this is where I can actually get into contact with people. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Should I do it? Okay, let me know in the comments if you think that I should do this. I know that people are really weirded out by these services in general right now because I'm pretty much giving my DNA. I gave my DNA to 3 different companies. But I don't know. It's fine. Let me know if you think that I should do this, or is it too invasive for me to put myself out there like that? I know I put myself out there like on camera, but this is different, I feel like, somehow. So hopefully I went through all of this that I can show you. I just want to click on this thing right one more time. It's kind of wild to me. Oh, this is so crazy. I just found another tab. I just clicked on it. It says scientific details. Okay. So my results for all 151 tested populations. So Chinese, it says mainland China, which my mom grew around Hong Kong. So their genes from mainland China. Okay, so 63.9%. Southeast Asian, although we detected Southeast Asian DNA in your ancestral breakdown, we have not identified more specific locations. Okay, so like 8% Southeast Asian. That's like a pretty significant percentage, I feel like. These is like Mongolian is 1%. Okay, we are keeping it going. And then broadly East Asian. I don't know why I can't click on these things. Okay, so let's open up. Oh, okay, so here's more specific things. Okay. British and Irish, 6.3%. It just says UK, which, okay, so British. French and German, same thing. So it's 5.4%, but they can't, like, pinpoint it. Iberian. Okay, so 1% Spanish. I don't know how I totally, sorry, if that was in the summary part, I totally just scanned over that because I was like concentrating on the larger percentages. 1% Spanish or Portuguese. Okay. Scandinavian, less than 1%. And then, yeah, broadly, I don't know why you can't expand these parts. Broadly Northwestern Europe, which is like the UK, right? Wow. I think I've shared all the information that I need to share with y'all. I don't know what to tell people what I am now, though. I'm like more confused than ever. Maybe Ancestry.com will give me more information. That's why I'm excited that I did multiples of these, because maybe it's like, I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but I need to call my dad right now. But the other videos will be up in the coming weeks. I have those results, so I just have to film them now. I'm very excited to check those out. But thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed watching this video and you want to continue on with this saga with me, and you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe below, come join the sisterhood. I'm very much looking forward to seeing my other results as well and sharing that with y'all. So thank you so much for watching. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.